Okay, guys. So, first of all, boom. Hello. Second of all, today we are reacting to Treasure, the black girl who thinks she's white in a non racial way. No, to me. To her, it is. Yeah, okay. You guys get it. Let's go.
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white.
First of all, does she not. Does she not look at herself in the mirror? It's just like.
I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African American.
Compare my nose size to hers.
Americans. My lips are perfect.
Her lips are gigantic.
They're not too big and they're not too small. Like they're
And her
just
teeth
perfect.
are messed up.
My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African
Are my
Americans
ears giant,
speak
guys?
ghetto. But when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them.
Guys, am I ugly? I don't think I am. I don't think so.
I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a wonderful role model. I act and I think
No offense,
like a
Kim.
white.
No offense at all, Kim. If you think that Kim Kardashian is a great role model, yeah.
Instead of a black person. I believe that I'm completely and utterly better than them. Like, we're on two different levels. Like, okay, African Americans are here. I'm here. White people act and think just way more mature than African Americans. Black people, they think in a criminal way. When I think about African Americans, I feel like asking them,
I just have to ask something. Is it so wrong to stay up in the middle of the night just to drink some pop? I don't think that's criminal.
what is wrong with them? They're really dangerous. If African American is on the same street as I am, I'll cross the street to avoid their chaotic, thuggish ways.
Are you okay?
I'm irritated.
I'm sorry.
I just know that I'm white. I mean, she might not know that I'm white, but I know that I'm white. I can feel it through my veins. I feel it through my blood. I tell my mom I'll never be like any of those Negroes. My mom tries to criticize me about my supposed race. I tell her she's just ignorant. There's nothing wrong with my views or beliefs because
I'm just saying, but if I were to talk to my mommy like that, that would be a whole nother story. So, I'm pretty sure it's the same for a lot of people, so.
I have freedom of speech and everything I'm saying is true.
Okay, Treasure, how are you this morning?
Pretty great. How are you?
I'm all right.
That's great.
Now, you've been listening to everything we've talked about so far,
Yes,
right?
I have.
And is there anything that your mom has said or told me about that's inaccurate, incomplete, or that you want to add something to?
Well, I mean, actually, yeah. You guys called me delusional earlier, and I feel like the only people
I did not call you delusional. I asked your mother if she thought you were delusional.
Yes, well, you asked her that question. I would like to clarify the fact that I am nowhere near delusional. I'm actually very capable and a very intelligent person, so.
If she was intelligent, she wouldn't think that she's Caucasian. Come on now. Read the signs.
Being delusional and being intelligent are not mutually exclusive.
Well, I feel like if you're being delusional, then you gotta be some type of retarded. And I'm not that.
Well, I have two things to say about that. Number one, that's absolutely just simply not the fact. And number two, using that word is very derogatory. So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't use that word.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I'll understand, only because I'm a very respectful person. And if you wish that I don't use that word, then I most definitely won't use it.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay, no problem.
When you say that you believe yourself to be Caucasian, tell me why you believe that to be true.
Well, I know I'm a Caucasian because when I wake up in the morning, I just have such a great life. And that my hair is so perfect, my skin isn't ugly, and I'm not fat also, which is also a really African American thing. So, like, I'm just nowhere near.
Do I look fat to you? I'm African American, by the way.
You're like them, and plus they're so thug and criminal that I can't relate.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, that's just so riddled with ignorance, I don't even know how to respond.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it to be insulting. Ignorance doesn't mean lack of intelligence. It means lack of information. I think you're confusing the concept of race and ethnicity, because race is really biologically determined.
I know I'm biologically white. I feel it through my veins and through my blood. I don't just think I'm white. I know that I'm white.
And
there's no doubt in my mind.
Even though I have told you that your father was not your father and that you are actually African American,
You might be lying. I don't trust anything that anyone else says. I know that I'm white.
ethnicity, on the other hand, has to do with whether or not you identify with a particular group in terms of their culture and practices, beliefs, religions, things that go along with that particular group. And that has nothing to do with race.
Can I just stop to say I admire how smart Dr. Phil is? Like, come on now. Compared to
Sometimes they can overlap, but not always.
Well, I feel like you're wrong. You're completely wrong. I know who I am and I know my race, and I'm a proud white person.
yeah,
Is from Atlanta. As a life coach and as a very accomplished and successful African American woman, what are you hearing, and what do you have to say to this young woman?
well, I think if you get caught up in the very extreme things that she's talking about, then you miss the tragedy of her story, Dr. Phil. And the tragedy is, unfortunately, Mom, you didn't intend to. And I actually heard you say, well, what I told her about who she was, and then told her the truth later on, well, nobody was going to get hurt. Unfortunately, somebody did, the most important person, and that was your daughter. You lied to her about who she was, and then when you told her that she was something else, it caused a complete identity crisis. So we have issues around culture, we have issues around class, we have issues around racial identity, and we have issues around self-esteem. It's not that she hates Black people, it's that she hates herself and she wants her own life back. She wants her life back.
Can I just say she looks absolutely hysterical? I mean, like, she looks. So, she is one of the people that puts shame on people of black skin. I mean, like, really?
Well, I couldn't agree more, which is why I ask you, what is it that you're so upset with yourself about? Why are you so angry?
I don't take hood rats serious at all. So I'm not going to even pay her any mind.
She just called a psychologist, someone who knows more about her than she knows about herself, a hood rat, because she's black. Just take a moment to think about this.
If I've been white since the day I've been born, then I'm still white now, and I will be white every day I wake up. Most definitely. There's nothing out here that can change my opinion, not some hood rat telling me you don't know what you're talking about, or not you,
Not a
Dr.
mirror?
Phil. No.
Do you think that it is becoming to you to refer to this very fine, well-educated woman that flew halfway across the country to reach out to you, to refer to her as a hood rat? Do you think that's becoming to you?
Well, I don't know why she would
Do you
try
think
to...
that's flattering to you to do that? Do you
I
think
mean,
that
I'm just telling the
edifies
truth.
you?
I'm not lying.
Well, I didn't want to ask you.
I'm just saying, first of all, she said that she wakes up every day with her hair straight. And you guys know that's a lie, because her hair doesn't even look like it's straight. Well, it looks like she straightens it every day. And so that's like the real truth. And anyway, I'm just gonna end it with that. So, Enya, peace out.